Let's take a look now at the final rankings. Remember, the College Football Playoff Selection Committee doesn't do a ranking after the bowl. This is it. So for the final time, let's have a look at how top 25 stacks up. It is brought to you by AT&T. Kansas State hangs in there, and SMU gets in. And look how close that was.
Narrow margin.
Wow. SMU one spot away from a New Year's Six bowl.
And you get Boo back on here and ask him how close the process was between SMU and Liberty. But again, Rhett Lashing, what he did with this SMU team, and being able to lose Preston Stone and still coming in and winning this game with Kevin Jennings yesterday, very impressive.
Really impressive. And I think another thing, too, we talked a little earlier about culture test. I think we probably need to tip our cap a little bit to Clemson. And Clemson was left for dead. I mean, they were. A lot of people at that point, midway point of the season, 6, 7 games, 8 games in, people saying Clemson's done, Dabo's done, that program's on the decline, all these other things. What do? They flip the switch. They rally, get a big win against Notre Dame. They finish really on a high note against South Carolina, avenging the loss from a year ago, and now they're firmly in the top 25 yet again, deservedly so. That's a great turnaround for Clemson down the stretch.
21 and 22 were in New Year's Six bowls against each other last year, Tennessee and Clemson. Let's look at 20 through 16. Oklahoma State falls a couple of spots after getting blown out. Oregon State, Jonathan Smith on his way to Michigan State. They move up a spot in the final rankings. DJ Uiagalelei on into the transfer portal. North Carolina State, what a season they had. Dave Doran with 9 wins. And Iowa, good. They only fell 1 spot after. I mean, they went in and fought Michigan, all kinds of offensive problems. Sitting there at number 17, and Notre Dame moves up a spot with its 9th win at 16. Let's look at 15 through 11, and Louisville down just 1. What about Jed Fish and the job he did at Arizona?
It's just an outstanding job of what they've done out there and just how they've become a physical team, the explosive offense. You got to give a shout out to him and everything that he's building out there, and the future is so bright going forward. LSU
at 13, Oklahoma, Dylan Gabriel and Brent Venables at 12. As mentioned, now highest ranked group of 5 champions. We had the 12-team format, which I'm sure we'll take a look at that later. The one that we'll have next year, Liberty, which got the New Year's Six Bowl, would be in the playoff as the 12th team and the 12th seed, meaning Oklahoma would be out. The cut line would be just below Ole Miss, which is at number 11, which we saw earlier. Ole Miss is playing Penn State, and we've got Missouri taking on Ohio State, and Oregon has Liberty, and that's how the final rankings from the selection committee stacks up. Nothing really to get anybody too upset.
I don't know, that debate between 11 and 12 next year.
Yeah. Do we have the 12-team bracket ready, Jeff Brown?